Hi guys, welcome to my channel Waysheblushes and welcome to yet another foundation swatch and review video. In today's video, I will be swatching two shades from the bestseller, everyone's favorite Maybelline Fit Me foundation. The shades that I will be swatching on my face are Natural Buff and Natural Beige. So as usual, as I do in all of my foundation swatch and review videos, I will first be starting with the full face swatch of these two shades and then we will come back and talk more about this foundation. So starting with the swatches, I will be swatching the shade Natural Buff 230 first and I will be applying this shade on half of my face. As you can see, this shade has a warm undertone, but the shade is on the slightly lighter side, so I would definitely not recommend this shade to somebody with a medium skin tone. Like, this is not even my shade, it is a lighter shade for my skin, as you can clearly see in the swatch as well. But it does have a warm undertone, so if you are somebody with a lighter skin tone but you have a little yellow in your skin, so I think Natural Buff would be the shade for you. For reference, I am a 228 soft tan, that is my shade. Soft tan has a little bit more yellow in it as compared to Natural Buff. So now I have switched off the ring light and you can see how the shade looks in a room light setting. Under the room light, I've seen that the shade end up looking closer to my skin tone. It happens in most of my swatch videos, but that is not the case. What you see in ring light is the actual representation of the shade. So now I will be applying Natural Beige, and I will be applying Natural Beige on the other half of my face so that you can compare both the shades together. Maybelline Fit Me foundation is a very lightweight foundation, so blending it is very easy for me. I love to blend this foundation. So quickly blending it. So now you can see how the shade looks like. So Natural Beige is slightly on the cooler side. If you can see, Natural Beige does not have any yellow in it, so if you have a neutral undertone or you have a cooler undertone, then this would be the shade for you. It is very clear in the swatch that Natural Buff gravitates more on the yellow side, on the warmer side, and the Natural Beige is looking very grey on my face. It looks a white, it leaves a white cast on my skin. It looks white or grey, you can say, on my skin. So any shade that has a name beige in it will be a shade which will be on the cooler side. So now again I have switched off the ring light so you can see both the shades on my skin. And you will see in the room light setting, Natural Beige still looks very white on my face. It still looks like as if I have applied a lighter and a cooler tone on my skin. Natural Buff still looks a little closer to my skin in room light setting. So now what I will be doing is I will be removing the Natural Buff from my skin so that you can compare the shade Natural Beige as against my natural skin tone. So if you compare it with my natural skin tone, Natural Beige is definitely a cooler shade, a lighter and slightly grayish on my skin. My skin has a little bit of yellow in it. So you can clearly compare the shade. Again, I have switched off the ring light to show you how it looks in a natural room setting. And again, the shade looks grey on my face. So if you have a neutral undertone, then Natural Beige will be your shade. And it is a lighter shade, so if you have a medium skin tone, then again you have to switch to another shade. Natural Beige is for somebody who has a comparatively lighter skin tone. So these were the swatches. I really hope that you were able to make out the shade and the texture of the foundation. I have done quite a lot videos on Maybelline Fit Me foundation and Maybelline Super Stay foundation. I have done the shade comparison and the shade swatches from both of these. But if you are new to my channel, or if you are watching this Maybelline Fit Me foundation video for the first time on my channel, then let me just start with a little mini review for this foundation. So first thing first, Maybelline Fit Me foundation is a matte finish foundation, so it will be best suited for people with oily skin or combination skin. So I have a combination skin which turns dry during winters, and I have applied the foundation during winters as well, and I have seen that I need to apply a little more intense moisturizer during winters before applying this foundation. Like in the swatch video that you have just seen, in that video also I have prepped my skin really well with a good intense moisturizer and a primer as well. One thing that I love about Maybelline Fit Me foundation is its consistency and texture. Like the foundation is very lightweight, it gives you a very natural look. I have always found myself inclined toward this foundation whenever I have to shoot a video and I'm in a rush. I quickly reach out for my Maybelline Fit Me foundation because I know it takes me a few seconds to blend this foundation and it looks very natural. Apart from that, the coverage of this foundation is also very decent. Like I would give it a 7 on 10 for coverage. The staying power of this foundation is also very decent. It would stay on your face for 4 to 5 hours very easily. I mean, given the price of the foundation, it's a very budget foundation, so 4 to 5 hours I feel is very decent for that range. If you want to build this foundation, by building the foundation I mean if you want to apply another layer of foundation on the first layer that you have already applied, then I would say be very careful. If you have oily skin, you can still do so. Like the foundation is decent, it's lightweight, it will not form any cracks, and it will definitely not look patchy if you try to build it up. One thing that I have to highlight about Maybelline Fit Me foundation is its shade range. Like this foundation comes in 17 different shades, which is amazing. That was all about Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. At the same time, you found this video useful, and if you did, then please give this video a big like, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Waysheblushes. You can also follow me on my Instagram handle where I upload a lot of useful content for you guys. I will leave my Instagram handle link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and now I will see you in another foundation swatch and review video very soon on my channel. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.